Alrighty, 8:47 here on KELY. Accurate news, reasonable views. Our latest music there, which Kyle Horvath didn't know we were doing. I do lots of that stuff.
It's a pretty cool jingle, though.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, well,
I heard you're quite the jingle maker.
Well, I wish it was me. You know, I've had some fun with some stuff regarding Melvin here, you know.
Yeah.
And dealing with the with the pond, you know. But Melvin has been very. You've seen Melvin here.
I'm glad to see he made it through the holidays.
Well, he did. He did not get served on a table, you know. We don't like talking about that. Anyway, Fire and Ice this weekend, and I have been misleading people. All the information on Fire and Ice is up at elinevada.net. But tell us what's going to happen here, or do we know yet?
Yeah, no, we know, and I'm not going to try to hide my level of disappointment. We had everything planned out at Cave Lake this year. The permits were pulled, like everything was set. And if you've been up there lately, there's just no ice. There's ice, but there's open water. It's like 4 inches thick. There would be no way we'd be able to do the fireworks or have people standing on the ice or not even have enough snow to do the snow sculptures. So we know how to call audibles, and we still know how to have a full weekend of events going on because that's what we've been doing for the last 7 years while we haven't been able to be out at Cave Lake. And so I want to let everybody know what's going on for the 3 days, starting on Friday, finishing on Sunday. A lot of businesses have jumped in to do some new things. Our art project is going to be new. You're going to want to come to the bonfire, all that good stuff. So plan if you are in town, to be, to come on out and enjoy this stuff Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And should I just start rattling through?
Yeah, I mean, the positive side of all this
is we've got a gorgeous weekend to come do it.
We've got a gorgeous weekend. No snow, no rain like we had this last weekend.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, last year's weekend, the weather for everybody who was doing art projects in the park was like 20 degrees and windy. It was so cold. So at least for the art projects that we're going to be doing, you're going to be comfortable. And so hopefully, the pleasant weather as well as the $1,000, $500, $250 prize money for the best sculptures also motivates you to come on down.
But there's no excuse not to get out this weekend because, as you heard me mention there in the weather, we're looking at mid-50s this weekend. And at night, it's not going to be any colder than 20 degrees.
Yeah.
So, it'll be nice to, you'll have a little frost first thing in the morning like I do every morning when I do our gas run.
Right.
Which is
the first morning you had to wake up and scrape your windshield.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
Now it's every morning.
And you gotta love these gas prices.
Yeah.
You gotta $2.60. $2.60 is the lowest for regular, and $2.59 for diesel.
Cool. Well, hopefully that encourages people to come on up, enjoy the weekend, fill up their gas tank, and then head on back.
Yeah. Anyway,
so over the course of the 3 days, we'll start with the normal stuff that's always happening that you should really take advantage of, and that's ceramics painting at Desert Rose, the White Pine Public Museum, the Art Bank, all that fun stuff is open, and you want to head on down. But really, the festival kicks off as usual with a downtown mural walking tour. We'll start at Economy Drug, get ourselves a beverage, and then I will be leading an hour-long tour through the downtown, talking about the history of the murals and the stories behind them. That's from 3:30 to 4:30.
Dodging the potholes.
Yep. Well, we still have sidewalks. Not in front of the Magnuson as of this morning. They were tearing some stuff up. But, construction has restarted again if no snow is going to be coming. But after the mural walk, we've got the free concert at the Bristlecone Convention Center. Doors at 6. Show starts at 6:30. It's a band out of Utah that I've been talking to for a while. They've been wanting to come up and play. Their name's Runaway Fire. Really good rock band. And so they're going to be doing 2 sets from 6:30 to about 9. Again, this is a free show, and this is an all-ages show. So if you love live music, if you've enjoyed the summer concert series, come on down to the Convention Center Friday night at 6:30. And then during set break, Caltech, the people who are doing DSA 2000, are going to be doing space trivia with prizes and everything like that.
And I've had them on here. They're really nice people.
Oh, super cool.
And you need to see about this, folks. I mean, they're not building a big radio. Well, they're building a super big radio telescope, but it's not a big structure. It's just a big field.
It's a lot of little structures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come check them out. They're also going to be at Broadbent Park on Sunday too, with their telescopes and sunscopes and things like that. So you'll have a chance all weekend long to interact with Caltech. Saturday morning, Ely Outdoor Enthusiasts does their annual Bristlecone Birkenbeiner. This is a run, bike, cross-country ski when there's snow, but it's just a nice way to start off the morning. That's at 8 a.m. up at the Ward Mountain Rec area. And then all the competitions start. We've got a billiards tournament at Shooter's Bar and Grill. Sign up with them. We've got the train going out at 1 o'clock. Sunset Lanes is doing their bowling tournament. Again, sign up with them at Sunset Lanes. The theater showing movies. The Outpost Bar is going to be doing a billiards tournament. And then at 6 o'clock, we're going to shoot fireworks. And I believe it is going to be at the Nevada Northern Railway. Because there is no snow, and because a couple years ago when we had these similar conditions, the hillside kind of caught on fire.
Yeah,
we're going to try to avoid that. So the fireworks at dark are going to be at the Nevada Northern Railway, and then immediately following that is where the sculpture burn is going to be. The Lions Club did the sculpture again this year. Again, we're going to try not to burn anything down, but it's something very cool, the Year of the Horse, and then immediately afterwards head up to the Outpost Bar for karaoke. Sunday, the art contest at Broadbent Park is going to be build the biggest, best, most detailed, creative snowman you can out of things that are lying around your house. They could be recycled, they could be household items, they could be things in your garage, they could be whatever, but you've got to start building it at Broadbent Park at 8 a.m., and then we will judge at 3 o'clock, and then again, the prizes for the art contest, and again, this year it's going to be just the best, biggest, most detailed, coolest, most creative snowman out of items you have around the house. You could win $1,000, $500, $250. During that time at the park, we're working on getting bounce houses down there. There's going to be the cornhole tournament, the horseshoe tournament. Sign on up with us. We'll have the axe throwing down there, and then essentially the fireworks. Great Basin Pyrotechnics is going to be blasting it off. They've got a show that is tailored for Broadbent Park. Well, it was actually tailored for Cave Lake, but they've made a couple things now that we're having to go back to Broadbent Park. But that is going to be 5:30 at dark. And then if you're not completely done yet, you're downtown, go out and enjoy some dinner. We'll be doing some glow disc golf down in Veterans Park afterwards, and that's it. You can go to elynevada.net, check the event out on the featured events page to see all of the activities that are going on. And again, if one of those tournaments interests you or competition, sign up with the person who is putting it on, whether it's the bowling alley, Shooters, Outpost, or Tour and Rec.
So what you're saying, there's absolutely nothing going on this weekend.
If you are bored this weekend, it is your own doing.
It is. Kyle Horvath, White Pine Tour and Rec Board, elynevada.net. Steve Kathan with CBS News at 9 o'clock. Todd Starnes at 9:05. Bill O'Reilly is next. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 8:05. Do not be late without a note from home. And we will see you tomorrow for another Your Morning right here. Say goodnight, Melvin.